Imagine a world full of unseen forces, constantly at work, quietly shaping events in ways we cannot comprehend. You've likely heard about angels, but what if I told you that their role in God's plan goes far beyond what we've been taught? These heavenly beings are not just messengers, but active participants in the unfolding of God's divine purposes, both in the spiritual realm and right here in your life. Today, we'll uncover the untold secrets of angels and how they shape God's perfect plan. You won't want to miss this. In the vast reaches of the heavens, where God's throne shines in unimaginable glory, angels move with purpose. They are not passive beings sitting idly by. The Bible describes them as ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation, Hebrews 1 verse 14. Angels are constantly carrying out tasks, receiving instructions from God Himself. In this celestial realm, angels are involved in God's grand design from creation to the end of days. They execute His commands with precision, revealing themselves to humanity at key moments throughout history. Yet, their work often goes unnoticed, as much of it happens in the unseen spiritual realm. You've likely heard the comforting idea of guardian angels. But their protection is far more intricate than simply guarding you from harm. Jesus Himself speaks of angels watching over us in Matthew 18 verse 10, "See that you do not despise one of these little ones. For I tell you that their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father in heaven." These angels are more than just protectors, they are spiritual warriors, fighting unseen battles against the forces of evil. Their protection extends into the spiritual realm, defending us against attacks from Satan and his fallen angels. Every day, they shield you in ways you might never realize. One of the most well-known roles of angels is their function as messengers. The word angel itself means messenger. Throughout the Bible, angels are the divine carriers of God's instructions. Think of Gabriel's visit to Mary, announcing that she would carry the Savior of the world, Luke 1 verses 26 to 38. Or the angels who appeared to the shepherds, heralding Jesus' birth, Luke 2 verses 8 to 14. But angels don't just deliver messages of joy and good news. They also warn of danger, as they did when an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream, telling him to take Mary and Jesus to Egypt to escape Herod's wrath, Matthew 2 verse 13. Angels bring messages that can change the course of history, or your life. Here's one of the most fascinating and often overlooked aspects of angels: they are actively engaged in spiritual warfare. In Daniel 10, we read about an angel who was delayed for 21 days while battling a demonic force called the Prince of Persia. Michael, the archangel, had to assist in this cosmic battle, Daniel 10 verse 13. This shows us that the spiritual world is far more complex than we imagine. Angels are not just messengers, they are warriors. They fight for the purposes of God and for your protection. Every prayer you pray, every moment of faith you stand firm, is supported by angelic forces working on your behalf. Did you know that angels played a critical role in the life and ministry of Jesus? After his 40 days of fasting and being tempted by Satan in the wilderness, angels came and ministered to him, Matthew 4 verse 11. They also appeared at his resurrection, rolling away the stone and proclaiming his victory over death, Matthew 28 verses 2 to 6. Angels weren't just present during Jesus' earthly ministry. They are involved in his continued work today. When you cry out to God, angels are dispatched to minister to you, just as they did for Jesus. When you experience moments of peace in the midst of trials, remember that angels are ministering to your soul, just as they did for Christ. One of the most awe-inspiring roles of angels is their participation in the second coming of Christ. Matthew 24 verse 31 tells us that He will send His angels with a loud trumpet call, and they will gather His elect from the four winds, from one end of the heavens to the other. In the final moments of history, angels will be instrumental in fulfilling God's ultimate plan. They will accompany Jesus as He returns to establish His kingdom and defeat the forces of evil once and for all. This is a powerful reminder that angels are key players in God's plan from beginning to end. Now that you know the untold secrets of angels, what does this mean for you? Angels are not distant or irrelevant beings. they are actively involved in God's plan for your life. They protect you, guide you, fight for you, and even deliver messages from heaven. You are never alone in your spiritual journey. As you reflect on the role of angels, remember this truth: God's plan is greater than you could ever imagine, and His heavenly army is at work on your behalf. Take a moment to pray today, asking God to reveal more about the role of angels in your life. And if this message has touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Together, let's uncover the mysteries of God's divine plan and walk confidently, knowing that heaven's forces are with us every step of the way.